Okay, students. So I am starting the class now. So today we are going to see about the skeletal system. Okay. So put the heading human skeletal system. So we know that the skeletal system is of very high significance and imagine we can chew the food because of what skeletal system, the upper jaw, lower jaw bones, they are helping us in chewing the food, and we are doing many movement, locomotion movement, full locomotion, that is what because of the skeletal system. Our body is having the shape, size, structure because of what skeletal, human skeletal system. So first of all, the human skeletal system consists of two specialized connective tissue. What are that? Consists of how many? Two specialized connective tissue. Consists of two specialized connective tissue. One is what? Bone, and second is what? Cartilage. Bones and cartilage. Okay. So consist of network of two specialized connective tissue. Actually, here I should have write consist of network of two specialized connective tissue, that is what? Bone and cartilage. So bone is what? Hard, but cartilage is what? Pliable. Pliable, meaning of pliable is what? Which can be pressed. A sponge is there in your hand. You can press that sponge, but in the place of
Yes, sir.
that one metallic rod is there. Can you press it? No. Okay, you can bend it, that is a different thing, but you can't press. So its matrix is what? Solid, pliable and resist compression. Solid, pliable and resist compression. So what is compression? Your ear pinna is there, na? This is your ear pinna. You press it like this. Okay, you compress it. When you leave it, it is going back to its original state, original position. So it is resisting what? Compression. Okay. So matrix you all know or not? Ground substance. Okay. So it is what? Matrix is hard, non-pliable. Okay. So why the bones are hard? Because in the bones, what is present? Calcium phosphate. Inorganic component of the bones are what? Ca3PO4 whole twice. Calcium phosphate 80%. Inorganic salt in the bone is what? Calcium phosphate. Magnesium phosphate. Okay, this is also somewhat 20%. Calcium carbonate 10%. Fluoride very small. Fluoride. These all are what? Inorganic components of bone. So if the question will be asked which is the highest uh, found inorganic substance in the bone, what will be that?
Calcium phosphate.
Yes, calcium phos PHAT phosphate. If calcium phosphate plus collagen fiber you mix, if calcium phosphate and collagen fiber, these two are responsible for what? Responsible for hardness of bone. Okay, calcium phosphate and collagen fiber. Two type of fibers are found in our body. Collagen fiber made up of collagen protein. Elastin fiber made up of elastin protein. Clear up to here? Okay. If we talk about the cartilage, see for the bone in the biology, wherever you see the word osteo word is always related to what? Bones. Clear up to here? Can I scroll up?
Yes, sir.
Okay, super.
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. Now, if we talk about the cartilage, and one more thing about the bone I want to tell. Bone are of how many types? Three types of bones are there. Okay. First is what? Dermal bone. Dermal bone also called as what? Membranous bone. Okay, dermal bone also called as what? Membranous bone also called as what? Investing bone. Okay. Second is what? Second is cartilaginous bone. Also called as the endochondral bone. Okay, or also called as the replacing bone. And the third type of the bone is, here the third type of bone is sesamoid bone. Okay, so I will explain about these three bones. One thing before that I want to tell you what is the meaning of word ossification. What is the meaning of word ossification? Today only 25 student. I think rest student power is not there. I think in their home. So maybe. What is the meaning of ossification? It is the process of bone formation. Process of bone formation is called as what? Ossification. Okay. So dermal bone formed by this type of bone formed by the ossification of dermis of skin. So your skin is upper layer of your skin is called as epidermis and lower below that is what? Dermis. So in the dermis whatever connective tissues are present, adipose and areolar, two type of main connective tissues are present in your dermis. Okay. So it is formed by bones formed by ossification of connective tissue of what? Dermis. Yes, that is called as what? Dermal bone. Clear? Now, example of dermal bone, many are there. Your collar bone, clavicle. Here, one bone is there na? In your collar, clavicle. Backside one triangular bone is there, scapula. Okay, many are there. Example of this dermal bone, I am writing here. Clavicle, scapula, vomer, nasal. Okay, like that many are there. Ribs, many are there, etc. Okay. Now next is what? Cartilaginous bone. So maximum. So what happened when cartilage converted into bone? That process is called as what? Ossification of cartilage. Okay. So here bones formed by what? Ossification of cartilage. So maximum bones of our body are formed from what? Cartilage only. Okay. Example you can write femur, humerus, many long bones. Okay. FEMUR. Femur is the longest bone. Humerus, etc. Maximum bones of the body, cartilaginous bone. Sesamoid bone is what? Bones formed by the ossification of tendon. A tendon and ligament I taught or not? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Formed by ossification of tendon. Okay, they are called as sesamoid bone. Example, I will tell you. What is the example? Patella. Patella bone, where it is present? Kneecap. Okay, in the front side of your knee. Okay, patella bone. Where it is present? In your knee. Kneecap. It is a cup shaped bone. Okay, and one is also pisiform bone. Actually, this is a carpel which is found in your wrist part. This part, wrist part. Okay. Wrist part, wrist bone. One of the, it is total 8 wrist bones are there. So in that one name is what? PC4. Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My voice is coming slow or correct only?
Correct, sir.
Correct, sir.
Okay, super. Okay, can I scroll down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If anyone want to write, tell me. I will scroll up for him. Or otherwise, better is that. Okay. This class is very important. Skeletal system question are coming. One question 100% guarantee from this skeletal system in NEET. Those who are escaping the class, one question 4 marks, very difficult. Okay. Now second I was talking about what? Cartilage. Okay. So matrix is pliable and resist compression.
Can you show sesamoid bones?
Okay. Example we will study afterward. Example just you write. Okay, sesamoid bone. Bone formed by the ossification of tendon. Tendon are the structure which are made up of what? Yellow elastin fiber. And tendons connect what? Bone with muscle. Okay. Yeah. Bone to muscle. After writing, tell me, I will scroll it down.
Completed.
Very nice. Next, I was talking about what? Cartilage. So in this cartilage, what we have to see is its matrix main is made up of two things. Okay, one is the chondromucoprotein called as chondrotin 6 sulfate. Write down. Its matrix consists of chondromucoprotein called its matrix is made of chondromucoprotein called chondrotin 6 sulfate and mucopolysaccharide. Muco word is always related to what? Amino acid. Poly means what? Nare, many. Saccharide means what? Sugar. Okay. So sugar plus amino acid is what? Poly. Okay. Muco, here also muco word is there. That is related to amino acid. Chondromucoprotein. Okay. So wherever the word chondro you will see, that is what? Chondro word is always related to cartilage. Okay. Osteo is related to bone. Clear up to here?
Bone.
Okay. So chondromucoprotein plus mucopolysaccharide. Example of chondromucoprotein, chondrotin 6 sulfate, and mucopolysaccharide hyaluronic acid. Leave it. That and all will not ask in it. Okay. Just I want to say you. Okay. For the formation of cartilage, which cell is required? If we talk about cartilage forming cell, chondrocyte. Chondrocyte is what? Cartilage forming cell. Okay, cartilage destroying cell is called as what? Chondroclast. This is what? Cartilage destroying cell. Now, for the bone, hey, power came, hey, okay, okay. So for the bone, osteocyte. Osteocyte is what?
Bone forming.
Yes, bone forming cell. Osteoclast is what? Bone destroying cell. Now tell me, for the formation of bone, what are the two cells are required? No, wait. What is my question is, for the formation of cartilaginous bone, what are the two cells required? Any idea?
Cartilage, sir.
No, for the formation, what is my question? For formation of cartilaginous bone, what are the two cells required?
Chondrocyte cells.
Yo, epichondrocyte cell. What we have to form? We have to form the bone, cartilaginous bone.
The cartilage is required, sir.
Acha. For that we required what? Chondroclast cell as well as osteocyte cell. These are the two cells required for the formation of which bone? Cartilaginous bone. Why? Chondroclast will destroy the cartilage and osteocyte will convert that destroyed cartilage into what? Bone. Clear or not?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
When a cartilage will destroy, then only it will convert into bone, no? Okay, can I scroll up?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir, completed.
Written? Okay, super. "28 student are only come. Rest other branch student I will not means this is not the way, you know. All have to be present if I am taking the class. Okay, so skeletal system. These are the basic things we have seen about the components of the skeletal system. Cartilage are of three types: hyaline cartilage. One is the non-fibrous cartilage and fibrous cartilage. Hyaline cartilage is the non-fibrous cartilage in which no fiber is found in its matrix. So these and all I will teach when I will teach the animal tissue. Okay, here it will become so vast so that we can't move on to the actual skeletal system. So that we will discuss afterward. So okay, once again I am putting the heading human skeletal system.
Okay, sir.
Okay, skeleton is of how many types? Tell me first of all. How many types? Skeleton. Exoskeleton and hello, endoskeleton. So
Yes.
exoskeleton means what? The skeleton which is found outside the body. Mainly in arthropods, exoskeleton is there. Their outer body is what? Very hard because of what? Chitin. Okay. And in human, if you will talk about the exoskeleton, you know about the nails, hairs. Okay.
Yes.
These are. And in buffalo, cow, buffalo, deer, what is present? Horn, rhinoceros. Clear or not? Okay. And
Yes, sir.
Yes.
endoskeleton, our skeleton, main skeleton which is found inside the body, that is called as what? Endoskeleton. This is the basic thing. Can I clear this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, here we will see the human skeletal system is now made up of two components, means two parts. First is the axial skeleton. And second is the appendicular skeleton. Axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. So this is the our main body axis is what? This one. We are the bilaterally symmetrical animals. Human is what? Bilaterally symmetrical. Our main axis is passing from here. So whatever the bones are coming in this axis, that will constitute what? Axial skeleton. Okay? Front axis, this axis. Okay? So in the axial skeleton, what are the things are coming? And first of all, axial skeleton consists of 80 bones. But appendicular skeleton consists of how many? Total how many bones are there? 206.
206.
Okay, 206. If you deduct 80 from it, okay, how much it is coming? 126. So appendicular skeleton consists of how many bones? 126 bones. Okay. So if you add this, how much it will come? 120.
200.
Yes. Clear or not? So like that you can remember it. Okay. Hey, one more thing. In the fetus, how many bones are there? 306. Okay. In newborn baby, how many bones are there? 280. Okay. And adult, 25-year-old adult. Okay. How many bones will be there?
206.
206. Okay. Why? Sorry, 270. It's not 280. It's 270. 270 bones are there in the newborn baby. Okay. Now what happened actually in childhood stage, many bones are separated from each other. And see in the fetus what happened? Cartilages are more. Sorry. What I am saying is here many bones are separated. But after that what happened? Slowly, maximum bones fuse with each other to form one single bone. That's why the number of bones are decreasing. Understood or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, clear. So 306, 270, and okay. So last bone which fuse is what? Sacrum. Sacrum is the last bone which fuse. Okay. In old age, that cranium bones also start fusing with each other. In older age, okay, uh, flat bone of skull, cranium also fuse. So leave it that and all. But sacrum is the last bone which is fused. Okay, leave it. Now axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. So first of all, in the axial skeleton, what are the things are coming? Let's see that. Hello, Pullal branch student came or not? Please reply.
Yes, sir.
Good. Punamalli, anyone say yes, sir? Punamalli? No one has came, I think, from Punamalli. Why no one has came? What the hell this is? Okay, leave it. Now, in the axial skeleton, first of all, we are having skull. Okay, from your chin to your head, this full is what? Skull. Okay, next is what? Sternum. Skull, sternum, vertebral column, and ribs. These are the four components, four structures coming in the what? Axial skeleton. The skull consists of total how many bone? 29. But in NCERT it is given how much? 22. Skull consists of 22 bones. It is given in NCERT. Actually it's 29. So if in the NEET they will ask how many bones are found in the skull, you have to tick on what? 22. Suppose if the 22
Sir,
are
why they give like that, sir?
what?
Why they give like that, sir?
I will explain. There is reason behind that. I will explain about that. Okay? So I will explain when I will teach the skull. Now
Okay, sir. Okay.
sternum only one bone. Vertebral column, how many bones? 26 bones. Okay. Ribs, how many bone? 24 bones. That means 12 pairs on both side of body. Okay, if you will add this all 30, 56 plus 24, how much it is coming? 80, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now in the appendicular skeleton, the two things are there. Appendicular skeleton, first of all, our limbs will come. If you talk about the limbs, how many bones are there? 120 bones are there in our limbs. Okay, limbs are of how many types? Two types. Limbs are of two types: forelimb and hind limb. Forelimb and hind limb. Okay, so forelimb means hand. Okay, so forelimb contains total how many bones? 60 bones. Hind limb contain how many bones? 60 bones. That means 30 in each hand. Okay, hind limb also what? 30 in each hand. Clear up to here? Limbs. Now second is what? Girdles.
Sir, legs, sir.
Oh, sorry. Legs. ನಾ ಮರಂದು ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ. ಕಾಲು.
Okay.
Now next girdle. Okay, girdle. So in the girdle, how many bones are there? Are 6 bones. Okay, so girdles are what? Girdles are the structure which connect the axial skeleton with appendicular skeleton. We will study afterwards. So girdles are also calculated under what? Appendicular skeleton only. Afterward I will explain all the things. No problem. Clear? So first we will move on to the axial skeleton. Let's see this. Axial skeleton, skull and all. We will see. Can I scroll up?
Yes, sir.
Sir, griddle, sir.
Girdle. Okay, girdle I will explain. You don't worry. I will explain about that. Okay. What is this? Sorry, yeah.
Sir, you are drawing on human, sir.
No, I am just trying. Actually, my drawing is very worst, but still, I am trying to draw something. Okay, leave it. This is just hypothetical human. Okay, now this part of the human is called as what? Tell me. Skull. Okay, now here what is present? Chest bone. This is what? Sternum. Okay, back side of the sternum, what is present? 1 minute, I will change the color.
Vertebral column.
Yes, very good. Vertebral column. Pinnadi, back side, dorsal. Okay, dorsal, what is present? This is back side. Huh? This is what? Vertebral column. Vertebral column. Okay, now here you will find that here connected something. What are these?
Ribs.
Yes, very good. Ribs. Okay, so what I want to say here is the portion from here to here, this portion, this is totally what? Tell me. This portion is what?
Actually,
Yes. What is that? Axial skeleton. Understood? Okay. Now tell me, this is what?
limbs.
Yeah, limbs. Okay. Hind limb, sorry, forelimb, and this is what? Hind limb. So we will discuss after all. Okay. So first put the heading skull. So one thing, hello. One person was asking me about, one student was asking me about the girdles. No, I am explaining what is the girdle here. Uh, okay. See, this is forelimb and this is which skeleton? Axial skeleton. The forelimb is connected with the axial skeleton here and here. With the help of what? Girdle. The name of that girdle is called as what? Pectoral girdle. Clear? Here also you see the legs are connected with what? Axial skeleton. Okay, I know this leg is very worst. It's looking like the person is suffering from elephantitis or
Indeed.
filariasis. Yes. Okay, but for your understanding, I have made. I don't know trying. Okay, so here, see, axial skeleton is connected with what? Appendicular skeleton. Na? Here also one girdle is there. This is called as what? Hello. What is it? Pelvic girdle. Clear or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. This is completed. Okay. Can I move up?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So first we are going to talk about the skull. So just a rough diagram. I will try to make it here. Okay. So skull is divided into two parts. Okay. Skull is having how many parts? Two parts. Skull is having cranium, cranium and facial part. Cranial part and facial part. Okay.
Sir, we need to write this.
Uh, yes. Very very important for NEET. Cranium and facial. What you want to write? Okay.
This diagram.
Okay, if you can able to draw, otherwise no problem. I will show you the 3D animated diagrams also. Don't worry about that. Okay. So cranium. So cranium consists of how many bones? 8 bones. In next class, I will full diagram I will show. Okay. This class just you write down. Okay, because we are having less time. Okay. So facial is having how many bones? 14 bones. So front side of your face is what? Facial. This upper side is what? Cranium. Okay. The cranium is also called as what? Brain box. Cranium is also called as what? Brain box. The meaning of brain box is what? Means the brain is protected by what? Cranium. Na? So what is the use of cranium? Tell me.
Protects brain, sir.
Yeah. Protects brain. What is the use of facial part? For doing facial. In beauty parlor. Okay. So facial means front part. Okay. That is the thing. So 14 bones are there. Clear up to here? Okay. So first we will talk about the cranium part. If we will talk about the cranial bones, okay, cranium consists of how many bones? 8 bones. So 8 bones of cranium. What are the 8 bones of craniums? Okay, write down. Frontal bone. In Tamil it is called as netri. In Hindi it is called as kapal, matha. Okay, okay, frontal means this front bone. Okay, Frontal bone. Okay, and one more thing, all bones of skull are what? Dermal bones. All bones of skull are which bone?
Dermal.
Dermal bone. All bones of skull joined by suture. 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 What is the meaning of suture? In Hindi it is called as टाँका लगाना. In English it is called as stitches. Means any
It
cut.
is lining up,
Doctor
sir.
will give the stitches na if any injury takes place. If very severe injury takes place, then okay. So what happens? Suppose there are the two bones are there like this. This is bone number 1, and another bone is what is coming. This is bone number 2, and between bone number 1 and bone number 2, you will get fibrous tissue. Fibrous tissue. So this type of joint is called as what? Suture. Okay, clear or not? Then
Yes,
next
sir.
is,
Yes, sir.
yes, very good. Now next is frontal. Okay, then parietal. See from here to this part. This is what? Parietal. Parietal bone. Clear? Then temporal. See here, the ear is attached to what? Which bone? Side. Both side. Temporal. Temporal bone. Then occipital. Here, this bone, backside. Okay, backside which bone is there? This is what? Occipital. Occipital bone. Here which bone is present? Hello? This is
Yeah,
which?
sir.
Array temporal ra. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Just a second. 1 minute. Hello, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, I sent it that, sir. Self-attested today. Yeah. I sent it in. Tell me, sir. Next. My name is Saket Dharma. Yes. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So today actually time is over. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow holiday. So Monday only they will come back to me. Okay, no issue, sir. No issue. Take the time. But one thing, sir, you give me the confirmation that is accepted or not, or any mistake is there from my side, so that I can rectify it and send you another one. In camp, yeah. Okay, okay, sir. Sure, sir. Sure. Okay, sir. Yeah. No issue, sir. No issue. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. Occipital. Okay, temporal. Now, sphenoid. Fifth is what? Sphenoid. And six is what? Ethmoid. Okay. So all bones are what? Single bones are there. Frontal is what? One. Parietal. Okay, leave it. It is one. Occipital is also what? One. Uh, Frontal no, temporal also. No. Sorry. My mistake. This is sphenoid is what? One. Ethmoid is what? One. But this parietal and temporal are only two bones. If you will add these all bones, how many bones will come? Tell me.
8,
What,
sir.
sir?
Yeah, 8 bones are coming. Okay. So ethmoid and sphenoid. Sphenoid I will tell. Here, here, this bone is what? Sphenoid. I will tell its full structure in next diagram. And inside the eyes inside what is present? Ethmoid. You know the two eyes are separated, and between the two eyes, one bone is there. That is ethmoid. In 3D diagram also I will show. Don't worry. So you just write it like this now. Written?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I scroll down?
Yes, sir. Completed, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ah. Oh, sorry. Okay, suppose this is one person. Huh? This is the skull. Front view. Okay. Now, one thing, the sphenoid bone. With different color I am telling you. Okay. This sphenoid bone start from here. Like this. Okay. Sphenoid bone. So only one sphenoid bone is there. It start from this end and end at this end. Which bone is there? Sphenoid bone. In the middle of sphenoid bone, you are seeing this depression. This depression is called as what? Sella turcica or
Turkish saddle.
very good. What is present inside this? What is present inside this? Tell me.
Sir, pituitary gland, sir.
Very nice. What is present here? Pituitary gland. In this depression, what is present? Pituitary gland. Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, super, fantastic. Okay. So this was all about what? Cranium bone. Okay, and one more thing. If you see this cranium, just okay, suppose this is the frontal, this is the parietal, this one is what? Occipital. This is what? Frontal. This is what? Parietal. This is what? Occipital. So between frontal and parietal, what is present? Coronoid suture. Meaning is what? Coronoid means what? Circular. Okay. See here one circle is forming or not? One circle is forming na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, coronoid suture. Okay. Frontal, parietal. Okay. Now between this parietal and occipital, a suture is forming. This suture is called as what? Lambdoidal suture. Lambdoidal suture. Why? Because it is looking like what? Lambda. Lambda is sign, you know, wavelength.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this suture is looking like lambda. How? See, I am telling you. This both the side. What is present? Parietal. This is parietal. This is parietal. Okay. And this is what? Occipital. Back side. Two parietal bone and one occipital bone. Okay, two parietal, one occipital. Back side. Huh? Sorry. Like this, lambda is forming here. Okay, so these three joints collectively called as what? Lambdoidal suture. It's not able to make properly. I am right now. Lambda-like structure they are forming na here. This is okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now in the children's, the gap between these three, both parietal and occipital, is more. That gap is called as fontanelle. So that's why a small children, if you will press here and backside, you will find some depression like structure, which in adult you will not find, because in adult when the child grow up, the gap between these two parietal and occipital decreases. Both are coming, so that fontanelle disappears. Understood what is fontanelle?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that if you will press there this side, na, you will feel some depression. That is fontanelle. Okay, so this is over. Now we will talk about the facial bone. Next class will be totally based on the 3D diagrams. Today I will not show you. Today you have to make by your own. Next full skull, everything we will see in 3D diagrams. Okay.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Next we will talk about the bones, facial bones. Okay. Facial bones. Now in the facial bones, total how many bones are there?
14.
14 wrong है ना ये ओके ओके ठीक है ओके वेरी नाइस सुपर आई एम मेकिंग इट अप facial bones are how much 14 bones are there in the facial bones. So what are the name of that bones? Today we are discussing that. Okay, first lacrimal. This is the smallest bone of skull. Smallest bone of what? Skull is what? Lacrimal. Okay, it is found inside the eyes. Now next is what? Nasal. Next is inferior nasal concha. Concha. Okay, this I will write it last. Palatine. Oh, fourth one. This is my mistake. Palatine. Okay, maxilla. Maxilla. Zygomatic. Zygomatic is also called as malar. The one film came na in Malayali, Malar, that something. What is the name of that film? Premam. In that one, the song was there. Malare. Have you heard that song? Okay. Zygomatic. Then next is
Premam.
Premam.
Movie name is Premam.
Yeah. I
Even
know.
in South
It was in Malayalam. I not able to understand anything. But
Yes, sir.
song I was listening. Aluva Ududu Tirat and Malare song. Okay. Next is zygomatic. After zygomatic, what is wormer? Okay. Now mandible. So maxilla is what? Bone of what? Upper jaw bone. Upper JAW jaw bone. Mandible is what? Lower jaw bone. Lower jaw bone. Okay. Now here every bone are what? Two. Lacrimal, how many bones are there? 2. Nasal, how many bones are there? 2. Inferior nasal concha, 2. Palatine, 2. Maxilla, 2 bones. Zygomatic, 2 bones. But only this wormer is 1 and mandible is 1. Except vomer and mandible, all are what? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So how much, if you will total it, how much it is coming?
14, sir.
Yeah,
14, sir.
2 plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Total 14 bones are coming in what? Facial part. Can I scroll it up?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So inside the eyes, what will be present? Lacrimal bone. Okay. Ah. In the here, what is nasal? Okay, you know nasal chamber. There are two nasal chambers are there. The holes of nose, holes of nose are called as what? External
Nares.
nostril. External nares or external nostril. Nostril. Two holes are there in the nose
Yes, sir.
that are leading to what? Nasal chamber. Okay. These two are what? External nares or nostril. So this is what? This
Nasal chamber.
very good. How many nasal chamber? Two nasal chambers are there. Both the nasal chambers are separated by what? Intranasal septum.
Septum.
This intranasal septum is made up of which cartilage?
Hyaline cartilage.
Very good. What is hyaline cartilage? I will explain in that animal tissue chapter. Okay, wow. Okay. Now here two bones are there. Here on. Okay. Here two bones will be there. These two bones are called as what? Vomer. Okay. And at the back side of nasal chamber or this, this is sorry. This is inferior nasal concha. This is what? Inferior. No. Sorry. One bone is here. Two bones is there. That is nasal. I got confused. Okay. These two bones are what? Nasal. Okay. Back of the nasal bone, only one bone is there. That is called as what? Vomer. Okay. After vomer, a cavity will come. This cavity is called as what?
Nasal cavity.
Yes. In the nasal cavity, one bone is present. Two bones are present. What are the two bones? Inferior nasal concha. Clear or not? Today only diagrammatic. Next class full structure we will see of all. Okay. So like this. Now, okay. Surrounding the eyes, which bone is there? Tell me. Zygomatic. Clear? Here.
Yes, sir.
Here.
Yes, sir.
The upper jaw bone is called as what?
Maxilla.
Lower jaw bone is called as what?
Mandible.
Mandible. Maxilla, mandible. Inferior nasal. And one more thing. If you open your mouth and on the roof of your mouth, top of your mouth, a hard is there, na? That is called as what? Hard palate. So here what bone is there? Okay, if suppose this is your mouth, okay, upper side, one hard bone is there. This hard bone is called as what? Palatine. Okay, or this is called as hard palate. Hard palate move backward and form what? Soft palate. From soft palate, one structure is hanging. That this structure is called as uvula. Okay, we will study after that. Okay, so like that. So palatine bone. Okay.
Sir,
Now,
what is the use of that, sir?
yes, very good question you have asked. See, when you are eating food from here, okay, when you are eating the food from here, that time this uvula will go back and it will close the opening of internal layers. See, nasal cavity, two openings are coming from the nasal cavity. This is the nasal cavity. These two are called as what? Internal layers. And internal layers are opening into what? Pharynx part. Okay, this part is what? Pharynx. So when the food is coming, that time this uvula go back and it will cover the internal layers. So that time air should not pass inside. Only the food will pass inside. Understood?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Sometime if you eat the rice and suddenly you sneeze at chi, that time the rice particle will enter inside what? Internal layers and come into what? Your nasal cavity. Have you ever experienced this thing? When you are eating rice, same time you are sneezing,
Yes, sir.
that rice particle enter inside that and you will feel very irritation. You will try to take it out like that. That is the function of uvula. Okay.
It will come out of nose, sir.
It is also called as velum palatine. Huh? It will come means we have to do the more effort. Something you will think that in your nasal cavity something someone is pinching something like that. You will feel that time.
Okay, sir.
You have to put some efforts, then only it will come out. Otherwise, or one thing you can do, you try to bring that into your pharynx back by internally. You have to make some movement which you can make. I am always suffering from that. Actually, I am a chapati. I eat my place chapati. Rice, if I will eat, then it is taking more time to chew it. So many times I am also facing this type of problems. Okay, now your question was what? I am clearing that question. Just wait for 1 minute. I am closing this class. What was your question? How it was coming? 29. Okay. See.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose here below your lower jaw, one U-shaped bone is present. One U-shaped bone is present. This bone is called as what? Hyoid bone. Okay. So hyoid bone is what? It is of which shape? U shape. What is the location of hyoid bone? Below lower jaw. You can hold it also. See, below your lower jaw, if you hold it like this, here also one U-shaped bone is there. That is called hyoid bone. Okay. Hyoid bone is the only bone. How many hyoid bone is present in human body? One. Okay. This is the only bone which is not connected to any other bone of the body. All the bones of your body are connected to some other bones. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, write down only bone which is not connected to any other bone of body. Okay. U-shaped bone. So it is also included in what? Skull. Also included in what? Skull. Also included in skull. So total how many? 22 plus 1. How much it become? 23?
23.
Okay. Now one thing I already told you. Inside each ear, each middle ear, 3 bony pieces are there called as what? Ear ossicles. Okay. Inside middle ear, how many? 3 ear ossicles are present. What are that? Malleus incus and what? Steps. Malleus incus and steps. Okay. So how many years we are having?
2 years.
2 years. Total how many year ossicle?
6.
Okay. So these are also included in skull. This is also included in skull. Okay, ma. So here 23 plus 6, how much it is coming?
29. Okay, sir.
29. But in NCRT, why they have given 22? I am telling you the reason. See, this 6-year ossicle and one hyoid, they are not connected with the bone of face or cranium. Okay, cranium bone and facial bone. This 6-year ossicle and one hyoid, they are not connected with them. That's why in NCRT they have given what? 22. Clear or not?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, wa? Okay. So, my dear students, the class is over here. Okay.